Get unlimited access to all of our CPE courses at www.teachucomp.com/unlimited CPE.
In this lesson, we'll take a look at review questions 10 through 12. Let's start with review question number 10. Joe is an attorney. Joe's client, Mary, is facing an Internal Revenue Service audit. Which of the following actions would be a breach of Joe's ethical responsibilities? A. Joe receives a certified letter from the IRS requesting a copy of Mary's payroll tax records from the previous year. Joe submits the records to the IRS by certified mail the following day. B. Joe receives a certified letter from the IRS requesting a copy of Mary's payroll tax records from the previous year. Joe does not submit the records because he believes that they are privileged. C. Joe receives a certified letter from the IRS requesting a copy of Mary's payroll tax records from the previous year. Joe knows that Mary is not in possession of the records, but her ex-husband Larry does have them. Joe provides the IRS with Larry's name, address, and phone number and tells the IRS he believes Larry to be in possession of the files. Or D. Joe receives a certified letter from the IRS requesting a copy of Mary's payroll tax records from the previous year. Joe knows that Mary is not in possession of the records, but her ex-husband Larry does have them. Joe contacts Larry directly and advises Larry to dispose of the records in order to preserve Mary's interest and privacy. The correct answer is D. Joe may not interfere or attempt to interfere with any proper and lawful effort by the IRS to obtain any record or information unless Joe believes the records to contain privileged information. Now let's take a look at review question number 11. Joe is a CPA who decides to advertise his services in the local phone book. True or false? As long as Joe maintains enrollment as an enrolled agent, he may use the Internal Revenue Service logo as part of his advertisement. The correct answer is false. Joe may not imply an employer-employee relationship with the IRS in his advertising. Let's take a look at review question number 12. Joe is an attorney. The Director of the Office of Professional Responsibility can initiate expedited suspension proceedings against Joe in a case where A. Joe fails to pay his annual bar membership dues, which results in the suspension of his license to practice as an attorney. B. The Office of Professional Responsibility becomes aware that Joe pled guilty in criminal court after being charged with DUI 6 weeks ago. C. The Office of Professional Responsibility becomes aware that Joe was convicted of forgery in criminal court 6 years ago. Or D. Joe, as a condition of a censure last year, was ordered to submit clients' written consents to the Office of Professional Responsibility, but Joe has neglected to submit them. The correct answer is D. When Joe violated conditions imposed on him after his previous censure, he left himself vulnerable to expedited suspension proceedings.
Like what you see? Get unlimited access to all of our CPE courses at www.teachucomp.com/unlimited CPE.